What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Rickey Jones Jr., and welcome again to another family vlog video. But this one is actually very fun, right? Largely because it spins off of the conversation that Chrystle and I had about the 3 best things that we enjoyed about our visit to South Africa, as well as one surprise thing that surprised us about the trip. So make sure you go check out that video. But in the video, she talked about like how we decided upon Johannesburg being our next place for living, right? In which I'll put a link down below to actually that specific video, and so I'm not gonna really like dig into it, like the how did we come about it and the steps and all those things like that. Like that video's already done, go check it out. This one is all about like the process, like largely because when we told people we were moving to Johannesburg, South Africa next, they asked a bunch of questions. Y'all know the questions like, where are you gonna live? What are you gonna do? When are you gonna go? What about the kids? List goes on. What about this? Are you gonna ship that? What about your car? Like all these things, right? And so this video is gonna be fun. I definitely have a question that I'm asking of my South African family, right? Of you all. So make sure y'all stay tuned because there's a question I need answers to in the comment sections that, you know, you'll hear when I say it. But nonetheless, like one of the first questions, where are you gonna live? We didn't know, like, and largely that's why we went when we went last month. Well, actually 2 months now. We went in October. It wasn't November. I think it was October. But anyway, when we went for the first time, we started looking at places, right? Obviously, YouTube is a place that you can see all different areas, all different places, and see different things like that. But it's nothing like being on the ground, like, so beautiful. Like, and to walk into the homes was just out of this world and all of those things, right? However, I can say we did land upon certain areas that we like. Of course, Sandton, like that is beautiful. Rosebank, that was beautiful. Definitely love Waterfall. That whole area is just magnificent and it's like new as well. So like that was a cool element that I did like about the whole situation. And then the Mall of Africa is like right there. Y'all know how I feel about the malls. It was a beautiful surprise, but everything that I wanted. So shouts out to the family on that. And you know, so then there's that, right? So I'm just gonna break down different categories. Where are you gonna live? When are you gonna go? Well, we look to go next year, 2023, and around about August time frame, we kind of landed upon that with the idea that the kids will be done with school in this semester and things like that. They'll go through the summer with their family and friends, and then we can move, right? We can move with them being able to get like acclimated to the new before they start school themselves, because it's gonna be a very big shock for us as a family. So we have to like figure out what life is gonna be like, what schedules will be like, routines and all those things, right? And we didn't want to move with a big move and then have the kids immediately get into school. So, you know, that was the thought process behind that. And then even like where they're gonna go to school, we don't know. Like there are schools that we've looked up online, but in our next trip we want to take with the kids. Of course, we're gonna vlog those and things like that. We want to go check out some schools just to let them get acclimated and just to see different things for themselves, as well as Chrystle and I be able to really get into the schools, walk around, see how the teachers interact, you know, all that good stuff, the things that parents do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bore you with the information if you don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. And then there's the idea of like, what are you guys gonna do? And that's the fun part to me. And I say that because like I, as you all will come to see, I have a strong passion for helping people be all that they were created to be, do all that they were created to do, and live life completely and fully as they were designed to live it. And so even like Chrystle and I, we're very like creative in the sense that we do videos, we have a podcast, we write books, and the list goes on. So obviously we can help people in those bents. And I say that because I believe there's a lot of people specifically in Johannesburg, because these are the people that I'm talking to right now that have a desire to start YouTube, that have a desire to have a podcast channel, have a desire to tell your story. Maybe it's in a book format, whatever, whatnot. Like, I believe there are so many people that want to do it, see others doing it, and want to do it themselves, but don't know how to start. Don't know where to go, don't know what to do, don't know how to do, right? And I believe we'll be able to come down and like, boom, bring a surge to the creative side of the people in Johannesburg and be able to let people tell their stories, because your stories are so rich. Your story is so beautiful. Your country is so dynamic and diverse and integral all at the same time. And I believe that the world needs to know your story. The world needs to know who Johannesburg is. The world needs to know what makes South Africa, and the beauty of South Africa come together. And truth be told, it's not shared. It's not told. Like, other than, you know, a few YouTubers that are there, and the ones that I've come in contact with are from America, or of course you got Wodomami, I might have said his name wrong. Hopefully I get to meet him and I get to figure out how to say his name correctly in person with him. And, you know, maybe a couple other African YouTubers, but outside of that, it's not many. And I believe so many more South African YouTubers are gonna pop up, blossom, and soar. Right? That's what I really want you to do, soar. There's so many stories that you can tell, and not just through video, but you could tell it through art, you could tell it through dance, you could tell it through plays, you could tell it through movies. Chrystle, my wife, has written 3 movies. We've recorded them and all those different things like that. So we have capabilities of doing things, but more than anything, we desire to see people live out who they are and the fullness thereof in this world, and to live off of it, right? We don't just want to do it as a hobby, but we want you to be able to do it and provide for you, provide for your family, provide for your kids and your loved ones, right? So we definitely gonna come down there with that type energy, that type, you know, hey, this is what we want to do. Who wants to be a part, right? And so obviously we'll open up things starting next year. Like, we'll start opening things up so that people can be a part of it that are there in Johannesburg or in the surrounding areas, right? We're open, and we'll start like that, and then we'll go online and things like that. But it's nothing like being there with the people, nothing like talking to the people and things like that. So obviously we have to figure out like where we're gonna set up shop and all those different things, but all those things to be determined, all those things to be realized. But those are some of the things that we look to do once we do get there. And I want to say this, because even in the chat, not in the chat, but in the comments of the previous video, somebody was like, man, I thought y'all was South African, and still I clicked the video and heard y'all accent. No. And there was actually, went to a train station from Sandton to Centurion, and a guy was, as he told me, he was about to speak Zulu to me until I spoke and realized, oh wait, no, that's not gonna work out. But I say that to say, I'm gonna learn Zulu, and Crystle's gonna learn something. I don't know. Let us know in the comment section below, what language should Chrystle learn, because we're gonna try to learn 2 different languages, and obviously the kids will learn languages as they go through school. But we want to like fully submerge ourselves in the culture, fully submerge ourselves in the community and amongst the people. Like, we don't want to be on the outside looking in. We want to be on the inside showing out how beautiful and how great South Africa is, how many people are there that have stories to tell, have, you know, something encouraging to say, and how they can connect with other people around the world. Oh man, I'm so excited, right? And I'm excited too because, truth be told, South Africa is a move that we're going to make next, but it's not the last move that we're going to make. I already know that we'll make future moves like further east after we go to Johannesburg. So being able to just ignite that fire of people telling their stories, of people showing their community, showing their culture, showing what things really are like I'm excited. I'm excited because, like I said, once we went there and went on tours to Soweto and we toured around Johannesburg, and y'all saw the videos, it was so beautiful. The people were so nice. I felt so comfortable. And I say all that to say, it's something beautiful, something great when you as a people can tell your own story, right? I can tell the story, but it's from my perspective, so it may have a bend or a curve or a twist and things like that. Like things y'all comment on, like, man, like, you know, especially like that home tour video that I did, people are like, that's not Centurion, that's not Johannesburg, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just saying what they said. But with you being from there, being able to speak directly from your perspective, like, so I'm saying it to say get ready, because the Jones family will inspire you all, hopefully, and encourage you all to be able to pick up a camera, use your phone, and tell your story. We'll help you do all those things. So obviously I'm excited about that because I keep bringing it up, but definitely want to learn Zulu. And you know, I want to now like take this time before we even get there in August, y'all. Now, you know, the time frame that we look to move, we'll definitely visit again before then, but we waiting for our son's passport to come in. We apply for it and it takes what it takes, and then I actually need to renew my passport because I have one more year, which I might not renew it now. I might wait to renew it. So we'll figure that out. Anyway, those things have to take place before we can fly back over. So the next trip, we do want to take the kids and then probably take one more trip, just Chrystle and I, solidifying the home and all those things like that. So there's that. However, here's my question that I have for my family in South Africa now. I want to start doing some reaction videos just to show you all how it is to acclimate yourself to a new culture, a new community, like what it means to immerse yourself in what is to come. And I say that because we went to the mall, as y'all saw, Rosebank Mall, and there was a shoe store that had like the South African music playing, and it had like a little nice little beat. I was like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? It was like moving through my body. I was moving parts I ain't even moved together before. And I just want to do like some reaction videos, be it on the music, be it on the culture, be it on food. Obviously I can't eat it, but so like watching food being prepared, which I'm not one to like try food. So even when we get there, I'm gonna be kind of basic. That's just who I am. Unless we'll see what happens. But in it all, let me know, like give me some type information, some type footage, some type categories of things that I can do reaction videos on, just to show y'all from another perspective what the culture is, what the situation is, right? I don't know what it is that you're gonna send me, but I'm ready to do some videos, right? And we'll probably post those on the weekend or during the week or something like that. But just being able to not only show you what it's like to submerge yourself in a culture and like try to figure out what it's like, but just those steps of what it takes for people when they are making moves, because maybe I'm not the only one moving to South Africa. Maybe somebody else is moving to another culture, another country, another state, and things like that. And I believe you shouldn't just move somewhere and try to take who you are there and then like not be a part of what's there, right? So real example, we as the Jones family, we're not gonna go there being Americans and try to make everything about America, or like if it's not American we don't want. No. We're moving to Johannesburg, South Africa. We want the South African experience. We want to feel like we are at home and know what home feels like, right? So y'all know with home, it's good food, it's good music, it's good laughter, it's good family, it's good community, and all those things. So taking the time now, right, giving myself like 6, 7, 8 months just to kind of submerge myself. So when I come, I might be speaking Zulu. I might have 6 sentences of Zulu within me, right, that I could speak to you if you do speak Zulu. That was good. I like that. So definitely let me know in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll go ahead and start those videos this month, okay? Like, I'm excited, as you all can see. We're gonna do some more like vlogs, just showing the family and things like that, just so y'all can get to know who we are as a family before we get there and get to meet you all, because obviously we want to do that when we do get there. And even when we visit and all those things, we want to meet people. We love meeting people, talking to people, hearing people's stories and things like that. So definitely gonna look out for those videos. However, I need your help. I'm giving you time now to go in the comment section to let me know some things to react to, some things to watch, some things to look out for, and some things to prepare me and my family to submerge ourselves in Johannesburg, South Africa. So I know one of the things I need to do is get a South African flag, so I'm gonna figure that out And I'm gonna hang that bad boy up because I'm about that life. Like, I believe flags are important. I believe flags are significant. So we need to go ahead and see the flag. I'm gonna put it in the house, you know what I'm saying? And we'll have a ceremony for that. So, in it all, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm excited already for what will be in the comment section. I'm watching, I'm looking, and I thank y'all already. Love y'all, love Joes. Until next time.